English again. Yep, we're, of course, I kan fortsätta på norsk, but our next presentation is in English as well. And we kind of try to keep this English thing, because I'm not that good at Norwegian. And plus we have some representatives going to be in the panel discussion who's also, you know, like me, right? So, but really interesting insight. I mean, this is basically, as I told you, it's funny, we were just talking about chatbots, and I remember when we had Media Monday exactly a year ago, the big talk of the town was chatbots. That was where AI was at that particular moment. But now we've come so far. We've come image recognition, as we were talking right now, and there are AI running using existing normal camera systems, which basically identifies the people, male or female, age group, and of course more information, are they fashionable or not, or you know, so on and so forth, and what type of, what does their physical posture and their movement tell you, and then gives this information back into the system, so the people, for example, if you're working in a large retail store like IKEA, they can track which age group is walking along which path. So which type of products are they looking at, and so what other products could they complement it with, which will attract. So we're using traditional systems such as cameras which are already running, point of sale system which gathers a lot of information, but then to decipher this information is next to impossible from a human being's point of perspective. So that's where AI is right now. So it's interesting, from 1 year ago we were just talking about chatbots, and the gentleman who was doing that presentation, Sumit, is here, and it's funny how far, just within a period of 1 year, we have come with AI. And this journey is only going to get more interesting. I think, as I always say, or this is a cliche, we are not limited by technology, we're just limited by our ability to think creatively. So here's someone who's going to sort of inspire you to think a little bit more creatively, and then sort of, you know, because today it's not about could this be done, it's about, yeah, just go crazy, because whatever you think of can be done. So next, our final presenter is Jürgen. And he's going to give you an amazing presentation on how to visualize all this data in augmented reality. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, Jürgen, sorry. This is your Jürgen.
Thanks. Just hooking up this first. Yeah. Hi, my name is Joe. I'm from Pointmedia, which is an augmented reality and holographic company. Today I'm going to talk about the end road of big data, meaning the user himself. And I'm going to show you how we make him understand and see data and analytics, and showing how we help different companies to consume their data. We're working with augmented reality, but first, most important, you have to understand the difference between VR and AR. How many of you have tried VR before? Raise your hand. Perfect. You haven't tried, you should try out the different stuff here today. But VR is a closed system where you actually step inside a digital room. But AR is an open system, it's an open glasses. So when I put on these glasses, I can see through the glasses, and the glasses will mix all my information into this room. So I can pull up any digital information right here and right now. So this is what we do, showing data as holograms. And why do we do that? That's because seeing is believing. When we visualize like this, the user have the ability to see, compare, and understand all the data in an immersive way, leading into better decisions. And when I'm talking about a hologram, when I pull up a hologram here, I can actually move around it. It's almost so I can touch it. This is, you can look at this. This is some report from the real estate market in the States. And this is a traditional way to look at it. You look at it through 2D. This is what it looks like when we see it holographic. It's a little bit bad quality on the screen there, but you get a hologram of all the data into your very room. And now we are actually capable to hold all this data in the hand in front of you. And it's fun to start to play with it. And it's, when you see the data, you can see it from different perspectives. This case is even more complex, since it's about historical data, live data, and how we predict data for the future. So, if you are in the construction industry, this will sum up a lot of the data around these projects. You have historical data from when the project started. We have live data, what's going on right now. And we have data for how does this project gonna look like in like 3 months. So with holographic glasses, we have the possibility to, some better pictures, to visualize the whole project as a hologram, and you can share it with everyone. So everybody have the same understanding of the project, of the data, of the reports. This is quite interesting. This was a project we did from one of the largest retail chain in Norway last year. And this is one of our cases. In retail, data is of course gold. And the retail chain, they gather a lot of data from all the stores, so they can make their store better and they can make their business more profitable. And all this analytic go into the reports, so they can make, of course, better decisions. So they came to us, and the only thing they had a lot of data, and they had a sketch of the store. So we made a digital twin of the stores, and we connected all data, all the sensors, everything into our system. And what they can use in their office now is a holographic system where they can actually have a hologram of different stores. You can pull up the stores like a miniature. You can see people live going around the store. You can see how is this store comparing to all other stores. How is the historic data from yesterday? How will the predicted data be for the next month? So it's a very good tool for everybody to actually understand what's going on. So instead of diving into reports and numbers, making an image inside your head, the system makes a holographic image for you and your whole team. It's quite bad to see, but here they can actually see pickups inside the store. They can see heat map. They can see if it's male or female. You can pull up all the key data for the stores. For the industry, we have delivered some system I'm going to show you for Aker Solutions. Okay, so in the industry, this is the average industry worker. He is operating different equipment, is operating different machines. He works inside, he works outside, on land or offshore. He always needs access to his hardware. The hardware can be like computers, his tablets, his cell phone. And all in this hardware, we have like manuals, we have how to operate, what is his daily routine. But today, all the equipment as well produce a lot of data. So we have to go back to his hardware and have to open all this data. So we made a system. We have this engine called the holopipe. So we made a system for augmented reality glasses, and we put all this data inside the glasses. And then we unchain the worker so we can actually work with free hands. I'm going to show you a very short video from Aker Solutions. So our system, what it does here, it's pull data from the whole ecosystem from Aker Solutions, and it actually helps the worker when he's doing what he does. And before we launched the system, everybody was afraid because they heard that AI is going to take my job, and they thought this was AI, but it was AR. And when they actually started to try it, they reported that it actually make my workday so much faster and so much better, and it's adding a lot of value through the day. That's all. If you think this is interesting, you can follow us on Facebook and LinkedIn. And we're always also looking for new clients, new partners, and new investors. So feel free to contact us at any time. Just take picture of our contact information if you want that. Thanks.
Det vi ser på her da, en sammenstilling av et subsea Christmas tree, eller juletre, som det heter. Og det vi bruker da AR til, eller augmented reality, å få holografiske instruksjoner fysisk prosessert på det faktiske fysiske produktet, slik at man kan se nøyaktig hvilke neste steg i assembly, eller sammenstillingen, som man skal gjøre. På denne måten så håper vi å både minimere feil og gjøre ting mer effektivt, og med bedre kvalitet.